this beautiful course that everybody just thinks, oh, architecture, oh. If you be an architect but nobody's ever going to pay you, will you continue to still be an architect? I was thinking that after I graduate, I'll just start making money. 500,000 naira every single month. Alright, so hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Hi there, my name is Norina. I'm a Nigerian-based architecture student and content creator. So I really wanted to film a video for people who have been planning to study architecture for quite a while now, but they want to know more about the field, about the study. They want to really know more about architecture. What's this architecture really about? Because before you venture into it and before you know if you know this is something you really want to go into, especially if you want to study it in a country like Nigeria, because I'm in my third year in architecture school, almost done with my BSc bachelor's degree, and I'll soon be entering my master's degree. So if you are interested in this video and you want to know everything you need to know before you study architecture, then you definitely do want to keep on watching. Alright guys, so the very first thing you must know before you study architecture, or the very first thing you must know about architecture, is that architecture, it is very, very time demanding. I had to put this as number one because people don't understand how much architecture takes from you, which is your time. You know, being in architecture school, when I first came, I was just thinking it would just be like a normal course. You draw, you go back home, you sleep, you come the next day. Nobody told me that I would really have time for any other thing in my life. I'm talking, you really have time to cook, you really have time to sleep, you really have time to do anything. Any other thing you are having time for, you are squeezing that time out. Architecture is a very, very, very time demanding course while studying it in school and even in real life, like when you start practicing it. Because if you've been following me on my channel for a while, you know that I'm currently on my industrial training for architecture, and so I've had the privilege to go and work, like the real life career work, the real life 9-to-5 work. And I realized that even when we wake up in the morning and we go to work, we go to site, we come back and in the night we are still working, we are still on the system, designing, drawing. Like the circle is just, there's hardly ever space and time for anything except if you squeeze it out. If you know you're this kind of person that you need your time to go to the spa, to go to the gym, you just need time for different things, architecture may not be the course for you. I'm just telling you the truth. Architecture is extremely rigorously time consuming. Okay, alright, so the next thing you must know before you study a course like architecture, or before you go into architecture, is that you need passion to keep on going. See, architecture is not a normal course. It's not like science, it's not like physics, it's not like engineering, it's not like political science. Architecture, in my opinion, that course is not normal. It is a very wonderful, special kind of course that it only takes the people who are passionate about the course to keep on going. If you don't love to be an architect, if you don't love to design, if you don't love construction work, if you don't love what architecture entails, you will find it very hard to keep on going and pursuing something that you don't just love doing. Architects that are architects today, as you see them, they love what they are doing and they are passionate about it. Trust me, because sometimes the amount of work you put into your project or your work or whatever is not equal to the amount of stress that you are putting into a design. Like sometimes I will be in my studio, or even here I'm working, I'm going to site, I'm doing all this, so many energy and time taking work for something that you are not even happy about or you're not even passionate about. I'm not saying I'm not passionate about architecture. I'm passionate about architecture, interior design to be specific. So that's why I'll keep on going on with this, because I finally found a place where I really love, which is interior design. But anyway, back to you guys and why you guys are here. You need passion to keep on moving. If you are not passionate, about this course, if you don't love this course, if they ask you, see, if you be an architect but nobody's ever going to pay you, will you continue to still be an architect? You need to get to that point in level where you can just ask yourself that question, that you know that you are doing it because you love this course. Those are the kind of people that will last and that will keep on doing it. You cannot survive a course like architecture with no passion. All right, so another thing that you must know before starting architecture is that it takes minimum of 8 years to become an architect in Nigeria. Specifically, if your life is going good and it's just going straight and there's no ASU strike disturbing you or things like that, it should take you a minimum of 8 years to become a registered or a licensed architect in Nigeria. What I mean by a registered architect is that you are now under the Council of ACON, which is the Architect Registration Council of Nigeria, meaning you are now like free to practice architecture in Nigeria. You have more experience, and like that is like the highest level of an architect can get in Nigeria. So it takes 8 years minimum to achieve that. And in these 8 years, the first stage involves your bachelor's degree, and which in most universities you can get your bachelor's degree within 4 years. That's your 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, and 400 level. In my school, Ambrose Ali University, bachelor's degree for architecture is 4 years, and the next stage is that you must get your master's degree. So that's your postgraduate program. In most schools here in Nigeria, you can get your master's degree for architecture within 2 years. It involves 2 years. So that's 4 years plus 2 years, that's 6 years. And then after you have acquired these programs, then you can be qualified to write your professional exam. However, all over the world, this professional exam requires 2 to 3 years of tutelage under an architectural firm or body before you can actually sit for these exams. So those are the whole steps and all procedures it takes to become a registered or a licensed architect in Nigeria. So if you ask me, in my opinion, I think you should get your complete bachelor's degree and your complete master's degree for those of us who are really passionate about this course. So, but if you know you just want to get your bachelor's degree and you don't care, you are just tired. For the people who entered, they gave admission to study architecture and you're like, I'm tired, then you can just stop there and maybe go and pursue other things that you're passionate about, because truly, I believe you shouldn't be forced to do something that you know you don't enjoy doing. If I don't enjoy architecture, I will not make vlogs about architecture. I'll not come and sit down here and talk to you guys about architecture, because this is something I want to do. This is something I really want to take seriously in my own life, okay? So it may not be like the number one thing that I'm passionate about, because I'm also passionate about YouTube as well. Hi, in case you're seeing me for the first time. But anyway, moving on. The next thing you want to know about architecture before you start architecture is that job options are limited. This one I did not know until I started my IT. I was thinking that after I graduate, I'll just start making money. 500,000 naira every single month. I'm joking, but not that kind of amount. I was just like, I'll just start making money. Hate to break it to you, but there are not reasonable architectural job options like that. It's not like there is not a place you can get a job. There's a place you can get a job, just that the kind of money they'll be paying you is not just what you expected, like that. After suffering for 4 years in the university and 2 years of masters, they are now paying you some kind blessed salary. That's why most people in this category venture into their own private practice, which is the same thing I'm gonna be doing definitely. If you want to work under somebody, it's fine, but in Nigeria, it's more profitable for an architect to have his or her own firm and company. Most people do this because the companies or the already existing firms, they don't just pay architects, like reasonable amounts of salary, and all these postgraduates find it more profitable to start their own business and their own, entrepreneurship and do these things by themselves, because there's definitely much more money. It's just that you are not the whole one in charge of everything, because you are the firm, you are the body. But when you are working under somebody, you have teammates, you have people who you can just meet, which is also good, but it's just more profitable when you are working all by yourself and you have your own private firm and private practice. Okay, if you're in Nigeria specifically and you're someone who doesn't just like entrepreneurship, you don't like starting your own business, architecture may not just be the best option for you. You have to be, if you see me now, I'm doing my own YouTube, I'm doing architecture. Like, this entrepreneurship thing, I think I have it in my blood, so that's why I can keep on going. But if you are this kind of person that you don't really know how to start up your own business by yourself, architecture may not just be the thing for you. It involves you carrying yourself and setting up your own firm and your own practice yourself. You are the one who meets the clients, you are the one who will draw, you are the one who would design, you are the one who will do the construction work. You are the one, sugar. With a licensure, or when you become a registered architect and you are more experienced, your pay or your salary also increases. But if you're just like a fresh graduate, you don't really have much experience like that, the thing about architecture is that they pay you based on what you can deliver, what you can do, based on your experience and all those things. When you become a registered architect and when you have more experience, people are going to pay you much more money. Another thing you must know before you study a course like architecture, hey, this one is the one that shocked my mind when I started doing industrial training, is that all those designs they'll give you in school, it's not like what you'll be drawing in real life at all. Should I tell you the one that is easier? The one in real life, the one in your career, the one in business, that is the one that is actually makes more sense and it's much more easier to design and to develop than the ones they used to give you in school. Design a this, design a that, and they'll not come and criticize the life out of you. They really push you in architecture school. They push you and that's because they want you to open your head, and they know that when you go out in real life, you may not be designing as much spectacular buildings as much, except maybe you just happen to get contracts that just demand all these kind of big and massive buildings. All right guys, so those are the things you need to know before you start architecture or before you start a course like architecture. So I really hope that you found this video eye-opening, enlightening, and I was able to share one or two things that you did not know about this course, this beautiful course that everybody just thinks, oh, architecture, oh. I really hope you learned one or two things and you found this video helpful. Please, if you did, please don't leave me alone in this channel. I need you to give this video a thumbs up for me, because it helps it to reach more people who want to know about this information. It also helps to encourage me to make more videos like this for you guys, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time on my channel, you have to subscribe. You have to join the architectural family. I post vlogs, more tips like this about architecture all on this channel. You want to stay tuned, you want to join the family, you want to be a part of this community, okay? So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if this is your first time, and I'll see you and catch you up on my next architecture video, okay? Bye guys.